Hello guys, this is Umang and in this video we are going to deal with jaundice. So what is jaundice? Jaundice, it's also known as icterus. So jaundice is a condition which is characterized by the yellow coloration of the skin, eyes, nails, mucous membrane and deeper tissue due to the increase in level of bilirubin in blood. So the word jaundice comes from French word jaune, means yellow. So the questions come in our mind, that is, what is bilirubin? So what is an bilirubin? It's a yellow color pigment. Bilirubin is a yellow color pigment formed in the liver by the breakdown of hemoglobin. So our RBC contains hemoglobin. It has two parts, heme plus globulin parts. Globulin parts contains protein part, and protein is further converted into amino acids and amino acids are reabsorbed. So now deal with the heme part. Heme parts contains two parts. For the two parts, that is unconjugated bilirubin and iron parts. So iron part is further reabsorbed, and unconjugated bilirubin contains albumin. So albumin is further reabsorbed, and the remaining one is bilirubin, that is excreted by liver. So jaundice is a disorder related with the liver. So now we are going to feel the what is bilirubin actually. So assume this is an RBC. This is an RBC. Just assume this is an RBC. So I just open the RBC. So it has two parts. The one part is globulin part, that is reabsorbed, and another part is heme part. Another part is heme part. The heme part contains unconjugated bilirubin and iron part. So iron part is further reabsorbed, and unconjugated bilirubin is converted. It contains bilirubin plus albumin. So albumin is further reabsorbed. So remaining one is our bilirubin, that is excreted by liver through small intestine. So I hope you got something regarding the what is bilirubin. So bilirubin is nothing, just a part of our RBC. The normal level of bilirubin is 0.5 to 1.5 milligram per deciliter, but at the time of jaundice the level is more than 2 milligram per deciliter. So the types of jaundice. First one is pre-hepatic or hemolytic jaundice. Second one is hepatic or hepatocellular jaundice. The third one is hepatic or obstructive type of jaundice. So now deal the all three types of jaundice in detail. The first one is pre-hepatic jaundice. Pre-hepatic jaundice or hemolytic jaundice. The hemolytic jaundice is a type of jaundice that occurs because of the excessive destruction of RBC, resulting into the increase in level of bilirubin. So in this condition, liver is normal, but the quantity of bilirubin increase enormously. So liver is not capable to excrete that much of amount rapidly. So it accumulates in blood and leads to jaundice. The second one is hepatic or hepatocellular jaundice. This type of jaundice that occurs due to the damage of hepatic cells. Because of the damage of hepatic cells, conjugated bilirubin from liver cannot excrete it, and it returns to the blood. Ultimately, the condition is called jaundice. Hepatic jaundice is also known as cholestatic jaundice. So the last one is post-hepatic or obstructive type of jaundice. So this type of jaundice occurs because of the obstruction of bile flow at the biliary system. So the obstruction of the bile flow at biliary system. So bile is cannot excreted in small intestine. So bile salts and bile pigments enters in the circulation, that leads to jaundice. So post-hepatic jaundice is also known as extrahepatic jaundice. So now there is a quick revision. So what's the jaundice? Jaundice is a condition characterized by the yellow coloration of skins, eye, nail, mucous membrane and deeper tissue due to the increase in level of bilirubin in blood. So the normal level of bilirubin is 0.5 to 1.5 milligram per deciliter. The types of jaundice are, there are 3 types of jaundice: pre-hepatic or hemolytic jaundice. In this type of jaundice, the RBCs are break down rapidly, so bilirubin is accumulated in blood, so liver is not able to excrete that much amount of bilirubin rapidly, so the ultimately condition is called jaundice. The second one is hepatic or hepatocellular jaundice. In this type of jaundice that occurs due to the damage of hepatic cells. Because of the damaged hepatic cells, conjugated bilirubin form cannot be excreted and return into the blood, so ultimately conditions called jaundice. Post-hepatic is obstruction of bile flow in biliary system. So the post-hepatic jaundice is also known as hepatic jaundice. I hope you got something with me in this video. We learned what's the jaundice and types of jaundice. So if you like this video, please like and please subscribe my channel, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Thank you guys. Bye bye.